So that one and that one, from there to there is level. So as long as I can get another row of 2x3s on that side, and if it's level all the way over, like as long as the whole roof is level, the sides I don't think are gonna matter because I'm gonna cover all this with adobe anyway. So it'll look like kind of rounded on the sides, but the top should be flush. So I gotta get that 2x3 flush with that 2x3 up there to make a box. But because I can't lift it by myself, I have to just screw in one side at a time and just go up, go up, go up, go up. All right, so that one, and that one. I put a 2x4 from one side to the other and then put the level on the 2x4 and it's level. So I think once I get those 2x3s that go from that side to that side and put a roof on it, when I start putting mud on the side, it'll look straight. All right, so the top is almost framed up. I just gotta do the other side tomorrow. Got one more tire up there. I have to find another tire for here. It's looking like a house. So once it's all dried, I can sand it, oil it, and it'll look good. I gotta go all the way up to the top. So I just gotta figure out how to get on that side. All right, so now I'm just connecting all the beams so it's solid, but it barely moves now. And the more and more that I connect the top to the side and then side to side, it gets stronger. I gotta cut one, a 2x4 to go from there to the ground. Oh, shit. Now there's not so much weight on this one. All right, so now I have to find a piece to go in between that 2x4. Is that what that is? Yeah, 2x4 to go to this one, just so there's not so much weight on these two. Put that in there. Just gotta cut that top part off. There we go, so that's flush with this. There's more support at the bottom. And now I can start putting 2x3s from this side to that side because this is all level. So I'm gonna try to double up these 2x3s by making it thicker before I go that way. So I found this piece that's not too banged up, but it's like a 1/16 of an inch too big. Let me see if I can hammer this in there. And I think by doing this, it'll make this base up here a lot stronger. So I'm learning, because downstairs, I did this part last. I should have done this first, because now, instead of trying to find room for my arm to drill on that side, which I'm still gonna do, I can screw these together a lot easier than I was able to do downstairs. So I don't have any more 2x3s left. No, not 2x3, 2x6. Put the top of the 2x6 in that top one, and then the bottom of the 2x6 into that one, and then put something on the outside to seal those two together more. I have really big screws, but it's hard to get them through. All right, it's pretty strong. Level. So I'm hoping next to get the roof on, and then I can seal up the sides. Then I can put in the windows. I gotta get those first. And away we go. All right, I'm gonna start doing the back today. So what I've been doing is putting a 2x4 on the ground so I can rest a pallet on top of it, and then framing around the pallet. And then I'm gonna attach the pallets to all the 2x4s. And then inside the pallet will be straw. And then on the outside, the adobe. Ah, so close. Ah, how did I do that twice? So leaning over, it makes it harder. Damn. Let's get that later. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm trying to triple up these 2x6s. I keep calling them 2x3s, but they're 2x6s. So this way up here, it's all double 2x6s. So now I have to get this one to that side. Now my question is, if this one is sealed on this one, and I keep doubling up, will it be strong enough? That's the question. But there's no shake at all. Like, this thing is really tough. And the outsides are gonna be all adobe, and they're gonna be pretty thick, like probably 2 feet in. So I think I'm good. I learned something new. So I don't have to hold this 2x6. I keep calling it a 2x3, but it's a 2x6. To hold this up here, I'm using that clamp to hold it, and I can screw that side in and come over here and screw that side in. But how do I stand over there? It's a pretty far drop. All right, so now that side to this side. Fingers crossed. There we go. That's a win. Now I just have to connect this side to that side. And I only have that little piece to figure out. And then I got a full box. Except for, well, I still got to do that side to that side, but that side should be easy. All right, what I started doing was all the 2x4s that are kind of resting on the screws, like there's no support, I started putting 2x4s underneath them to the ground. Like this one there, that 2x4, or that 2x4 is resting on this 2x4. That one, there's nothing underneath it. So I started putting these there for more support. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna take 2x4s and rest them under these 2x6s and go all the way down to the ground. Tell you what, those clamps are a lifesaver. So instead of holding it myself, I can clamp it up there and screw it over there. So once I get this all boxed in, I'm thinking, I wonder if I should do the walls first around the whole perimeter and then do the top. Or if I should frame the roof before I do the walls. I've seen some of those people building mud houses and adobe earth houses, and they always put the roof on last. But I feel like I should at least frame more of this side to side before I do anything with the roof.